Hello everybody and welcome back to my new Let's Play. This is the 100 Baby Challenge, but there is a little bit of a spin on it. Now, I just want to throw out the disclaimer that this is not my original idea. This was originally done by XSimSugar and the Sims 3 Symbiote. It is the Final Hope 100 Baby Challenge. Basically, the story behind this, I can't do a really cool intro like they did to their videos. I just don't have those editing skills yet, but maybe we'll get there someday. Maybe we'll get there. So, basically, there's the world, the sim world, and we're gonna call it Earth, just for fun. There's an influenza S, or strike, comes and basically wipes out 92% of the Earth's population. So we only have 8% left, almost 9% at the exact number. And basically, everybody who survived it had like a special gene, and they basically needed to repopulate the world. So they brought a ton of women and a ton of men in to basically procreate and basically repopulate the world as fast as they possibly could in as little generations as possible. So, this is just a revamped version of the 100 Baby Challenge. So our sim here, her name is Cynthia Shaw. She was based off of my my first sim challenge sim. She was living in and she had like a very happy life. I mean, she had just graduated high school, and she was engaged, and she had found out that she was pregnant at the time, and everything was just going so well for her. But when this struck, it happened in 43 hours, which is slightly under 2 days. And it killed her fiance, and the baby did not get her gene to be immune to it. So she ended up having a miscarriage, and she almost died from her baby being sick. But they were actually the doctors who survived. She was able to survive, and so she just had a miscarriage. So right now, she is being basically forced, as a ton with hundreds and hundreds of other women and men, being forced to live in this city. It is a compound. Again, it's just Willow Creek, but I can kind of see it with the canals and everything. I can kind of see how this would be a little compound area, especially with how close the houses are together on either side. I see this being a compound for I just hit my computer tower. I could see this being a compound for what's happening. So, yeah, let's get right. Oh my god, I'm just dropping my pen everywhere. I apologize. So, we're just living in this cute little house in Willow Creek. We just start out in a small house. You can build your own. You can do whatever you want. But I just really like this house. I just say, okay, let's just move in here. We'll make it work. And we'll end up moving out. So basically, you can decorate, you can put as much money into it as you want, and it should start out as a smaller house, and it should start out generally in this neighborhood matching about these sizes, possibly slightly larger if you want to. And yeah, so I'm just going to go through the general rules that I have written down. I did make some revisions to they're referring to XSimSugar's and the Sims 3 Symbiote's rules. So, each childbirth is 1,000 simoleons per child. So if I have twins, that's 2,000 simoleons, so 2 kachings, essentially. So, yeah, just that. And then, so, this one is build or download or move into an already existing compound. I called it a compound, but it's basically just a house. And you can make it cheap or not. You can spend as much money on it as you want, but the household funds must be 100 simoleons, after which we did. You can use the money, if you do Control-Shift-C to open up the cheat menu, and you type in money, and then you space and amount you want, it will give you that amount of money. So yeah, you can just go with that. And then your compound must contain, this is loosely, this doesn't all have to be separate rooms, but this is just the general idea, and this is more for when you get a bigger house, or compound as I refer to it on this little sheet of paper that I'm reading off of. Your compound must contain a nursery, a boys' room, a girls' room, the heirs' room, which is the basically the person who's having all the babies, and a hobby room. Now, again, in this first house, you're not going to be able to get all of that. So, for example, you just have to have something of a hobby, basically. You cannot have any job, because your job is making babies. And so Cynthia here, she is non-committal. Oh, she is not I'm gonna have to fix that. I'm gonna be right back. Alright, she is completely fixed now. If you want to know what happened, basically one of the cast poses that I have for screenshots and stuff, for thumbnails, is on the non-committal trait, and I forgot to change her out of it. So, we got her that, and then I put back in the family-oriented trait, because I had to take that out to put the non-committal one in. So, yes. Alright. So, now she is creative, romantic, family-oriented, and a muser. She wants to be a best-selling author. So, yes, she's going to make money off of royalties from books as well. So you can't have a money-making hobby like writing books or painting or anything like that, whatever you want to do. I don't want to do painting, just for the pure fact that Jacqueline in my legacy, she's a painter, so I don't want to do two painters and two different talents. It's just for the pure fact that it makes a lot of money, which it does. So hopefully you don't hear the paper wrinkling too much. So yeah, I have this listed right here. The heirs cannot have jobs, but teenagers can. And then, the mouse is moving. So, each child that ages up to adulthood or young adulthood earns another 1,000 simoleons. So basically, if a child lives until adulthood, which should be 100% of the time. So basically, each child will give you 2,000 simoleons in the end. However, when your child ages up to adulthood, you can only collect that $1,000 if you kick them out. So once they age up, you can choose to not kick them out and keep them in your household, but not claim the $100,000, or kick them out and then claim the $100,000. But it has to be done immediately, or within a couple days. So you can't keep them for like a couple weeks and be like, okay, I want them out, and then claim the $1,000. So that has to be within 2 days after them aging up into young adults. You have to make that decision. Alright, and the next step is, not the next step, the heir for each generation is the youngest female born in each generation. I think that's pretty basic across the board. Each child and teen must work hard every single day at school, and once they get an A, they must be aged up. They must be aged up. So once they get an A, they have to be aged up. Pretty much, no matter if they are twins or triplets or not, you have to age them up once they get that A. And then you cannot have more than one pregnancy with a single sim. So, and that's pretty standard as well. So I don't think there's anybody out, but for example, Malcolm Landgrab. If we had a baby with Malcolm Landgrab, we could not have, or if we had a pregnancy with him, you can only have a maximum of one pregnancy. We could not get pregnant with him again. We could only have one pregnancy at a time. I didn't want to limit it to one baby because you could have twins or triplets. So yes, those are the basic rules. I'm going to be adding some and changing some as we go along. But now that we got that out of the way, I want to hop into the Let's Play. So yeah, this part is going to be a little bit longer than usual because I did that introduction. So yes, alright, so let's get into the house. Basically, I just have a little kitchen, a little computer area, a little TV. I got this kids room here. Let me go ahead and sell these. I'm going to put this right there. There we go. Okay, we are good. And now, so we sold that. We have 524 simoleons, which I did not intentionally do because that's not done. So I'm going to set us back to 100. Just, oops. Oh, I have to test some cheats true first. Cheats true. Oh, money 100. Okay, there we go. Now we're back to 100 simoleons like we should be. So, right now I'm just going to wait. I'm going to wait for some person to walk by our lot. In the meantime, that's just Nancy on grab. Okay. First male sim arrives. Who is this? Eric Lewis. Alright, I say we take advantage of this moment. I think this is going to be a lot easier than The Sims 3 because Sims automatically generate, and when you run out of Sims, you can just pick them from the gallery really quickly. You don't have to go through the entire exchange, which I love the gallery. I honestly thought it was going to be a hot mess, and it kind of is, but I still love it. Oops. I'm going to turn the volume down slightly. There we go. Alright. Have them talk, get to know, share ideas, gossip with each other. It's clear that's what everybody does. He's materialistic. We're going to boast about our family, which we have none. Share ideas, ask about day, tell an engaging story. The friendly, like the emotional moodlets boost the friendship so much more, unless it's like a negative moodlet, then it won't. I definitely recommend making the most of them while you have the opportunity to. Right, then I'm gonna have them flirt. Embrace. We're going to gossip. Take a picture together. Compliment appearance. And kiss his hands. Embrace him. Oh no, he's not into that. Joke about politicians. Joke about it. Joke about it. Joke about it right now. Immediately. Okay, we're gonna self-depreciating joke. Share insecurities. Brighten his day. Brighten his day again, because that's what cool people do, right? Do an impression. Heartfelt compliment. I'm gonna flirt again. Okay, this is just... Do we have to be like best friends with him before we do anything? Is he one of those people? Let's not do anything romantic. I think part of the deal is he's married. I'm pretty sure he's married, but that will not stop us. That will never stop us. You flirt a little if they just flirt. Flirting. No, you will not. You will stay with here and you will talk with me forever. Tell him he looks nice, maybe. Okay, there we go. Now we're going. Okay, fine. Whatever, Eric Lewis. Don Lothario. Okay, there's an easy one. This is going to be easy.
Oh, Zombo.
I'm gonna flirt. I'm just gonna start off with the flirting because we all know Don ain't interested in anything else. Yep. Really have no relationship with him besides romantic. Just jump into this. Okay, let's get our first kiss. Oh, wait, no. Is that even an option? Okay, there we go. Oh, they're so cute.
Shuruste okay.
I'm gonna whisper. No, we're just gonna kiss neck. Just go with that route. And then we're gonna sit together over here. Cause that we just met each other on the street. So, okay, we will ask him to hang out after he is longer here. So invite to hang out at current lot. You're gonna whisper seductively, and then flirt, flirty wordy, and then embrace. Driver baby with download area. Here we go. And the risky woohoo mod that I have installed for the regular woohoo makes them glow blurry still, instead of just going to their sleeper, which is nope. We're gonna take a pregnancy test instead. Whoop, she's pregnant. He's like, oh yay. Okay, just gonna make out, and then she's gonna start screaming at him, yell at him. And that's the first time that interaction has ever worked. Wait, before you scream at him, I want to just make sure if it works. Oh, that was an awkward. Her head just totally hit the wall. Anyways, she's gonna yell at him and insult him and give him the cold shoulder. And she's gonna ask him to leave. You know, like mock his outfit. Like, what is he wearing? Nothing. Ask to leave. Ask. Not ax. Okay, yeah, no, that really, you are wearing nothing. Please get out of here. Yeah, can you get off my property? That is... Oh. Alright. She is hungry, so we are going to make some mac and cheese. A large serving. And yes, so what we're gonna do is have her open this. There has to be some children's books in here. Good. So basically, I've heard that if you read children's books and watch children's TV, you can have a higher chance of having twins and triplets, which is obviously what we want, considering we're trying to get to 100 babies as fast as possible. So we're gonna watch the Kids Network. Oh, game is slightly lagging. Wait. Let's wait for it to catch up. This never happens. Okay. So I'm gonna just throw that in the sink real quick while she eats that or she watches TV and reads her book. Can she multitask? And you can only do one thing at a time. That sucks. I have her read a kid's book. And then, okay, so she's gonna sleep for a little bit. Let's turn that off so our bills aren't, you know, infinite. I'm gonna go ahead and just save real quick. I'm gonna do this on camera because it takes about 5 seconds to save. Yep, okay. Probably less. Alright, so she's going to go use the toilet, take a shower, the usual. And so 11 hours. So it's about 6 p.m. That's okay. I like it. I think we should we have her watch some kids TV, or should we have her write? I think we should have her write a book just for some cash. Sorry, yelling in my house. I know this sucks. Just kill me now. Just. She is flirty again. Ooh. Who is this? It's Jay Huntington. Let's go have a flirty introduction. Tell him you're pregnant. Offer a rose, sexy pose. Offer a rose, sexy pose. I'm a poet, guys. Don't confess our attraction yet. No. We'll do that later. No, don't give relationship advice. You know nothing about that. You're just walking around getting pregnant by random people. He doesn't know what I'm doing, and basically, my plan is to prepare each next relationship while she's pregnant with the current child, so that way we can be ahead of the game and just go like bam bam, like baby to baby. Okay. So pretty much after she gives birth, she will be ready to conceive another annoying thing. Alright. So I'm going to go ahead and what do we need to do? Right, that's what we want to do. I'm going to have her practice writing for a bit actually, so she can get her skill to write short stories before anything else. The writing skill. Alright. So I'm sitting here and writing. Can she write short stories yet? I think she probably can. So write, just a children's. Alright, never eat your pet turtle and other advice. I think that's a good name. So for 1 hour while inspired. Okay, we're almost there. We're almost there. Okay, so there we go. We just have to write 2 books now. And how much is the fertility reward cost? That is 3,000. Oh god. Ooh, that hurts. That hurts thinking about it. To view a piece of art. Do we have any art in the house? Yes, we do. I think that is totally art. I'm gonna have her go view it while she has the wand. I'm gonna have her resume writing that book. Just have her go ahead and do that, because it's nice to write, so you can be writeful. Writingful, guys, that's a word. I just made it up. I think it's a good word. Cynthia finished writing an entire book. That is great. I'm really wondering if these clothes are pregnancy compatible, because I'm not sure if they are. Are they? Yes, they are. Thank God. So, in my current household video that you guys have not seen yet. You guys have not seen it yet. Actually, maybe you have. I'm not sure. You probably have not yet. By the time this goes up, you probably have not seen it. Yeah, no, it's so crazy. So like, my sim, you guys know her. She was the one with the teenage pregnancy. Oh god, I'm spoiling it. Anyways, a baby bump didn't show up, so my sim gave birth to a non-existent baby. Like, she had like no tummy. She was just like holding her flat stomach and then pushing out a baby. Like, it almost seemed like something out of I didn't know I was pregnant. It very well could be, actually. Okay, so we have about 5 minutes left in this episode, guys. I don't think we'll get to the birth, sadly. If we're close to it, I might. Or maybe we'll start off the next part with it. We could do that. Alrighty. I'm gonna have her watch some Kids Network. Had she listened to the radio? I think we need to buy a radio too. Please, can we have money? I just really want money. I just really, yeah, no. Oh god, we don't have any. Is there anything that we can sell here? We don't need this many cribs. Okay. The kaboom box. We'll go ahead and buy that and put it in our kitchen. I'm gonna listen to... Wait. Is kids music a thing?
On TV.
Listen to pop? Turn on pop. This is... I would be bored too. I feel bad for her.
Yes.
She's just sitting here watching kids TV. I feel like 100 baby challenges are always kind of a... They take a little bit to get them going, just because they're slow at first. But once you get a lot of chitlins in and you start going, then I feel like it picks up the pace. Have her, what is she doing now? I'm gonna have her, instead of doing that, she's gonna go ahead and write a non-fiction book. Oh no. No, first of all, before we do that, we have to self-publish our book to get royalties, or sell to publisher. I feel like her little baby bump is so cute. She's wearing a crop top and she's pregnant. I feel like that's probably not a great way to do things. She makes $70 a day off of those royalties, so it's not that bad. Definitely could be a whole lot better. But writing makes a good amount of money once you get a nice amount of books built up to pay you every single day. But it again takes a while to get started before you're really making money, as is pretty much every career. Go pee, because everybody needs to pee every now and then. I know it's gross, right? Ugh, peeing, disgusting. Okay, so she's actually almost 3/4 of the way through this, so that is great. Also, I just wanted to let you guys know that part 1 and 2 of this are going to be pre-recorded together, and I'm also going to record 2 parts of Legacy after this. So parts 7 and 8 and parts 1 and 2 of the 100 Baby Challenge are going to be pre-recorded, so sadly I cannot take... Sorry for that annoying beep. Ugh, father's computer. I cannot take any suggestions. There aren't many suggestions, but I'm really loving the positive feedback, and I just uploaded my spooky stuff review, and I'm just loving, like, you guys are so supportive, and I love you guys so much, so thank you. Even though there's only like 74 of you, or 75 now, but still, you know, I feel like, you know, no, again, I feel like it's really, really nice to have people just really positive feedback on your videos, you know, whether... I mean, I feel like there's a very good simming community on YouTube of just people who, like, support each other. Like, okay, let's collab, let's do this, let's do, like, just whatever you want to do. So, I'm so thankful. I'm so thankful to be a part of this amazing simming community. Alright, so I'm actually going to wrap this episode up here. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure to comment, rate, and subscribe. See you in the next part. Bye.